For everyone jumping in to watch, this is session 18 of the OpenGuessr USA Challenge. We are hoping that today will be a very smooth and reliable session, knowing that a lot of format changes have been made to make sure that the output will be smooth and consistent. And hopefully that my audio is kicking in with no clicks, no problems whatsoever, as what happened at the end of last stream. Bear in mind, this is something that the stuff that's happening to me is technically outside of my control for the moment, so please bear in mind of whatever happens to be today, that we have a good, safe, and an enjoyable open guessing session. If you like what you see and you want to help support the channel, always hit that like and subscribe on YouTube. Hit the follow button on Twitch. You're up to date on all streams of content going forward. Also join Discord for all main focused stuff, and also chat with me in between streams. Links are always down in the descriptions below the stream feeds. I know of session 17 and it's kind of faulty, but we did get at least decent enough session that we got at least the views we needed for the length for it to work as a session. But I will make sure this time, however, that I'll have let's see here. Will the output go back to 30 FPS? You know what? We'll be at 30 FPS today. I know it's not 60 FPS, but I don't think today will be much of a loss. As of issue, so this will be the session that begins 30 FPS streaming. That's still at 1080p. I hope you guys will be able to enjoy the stream regardless, though. Because if I stop the stream now, I lose the event on YouTube and I have to reestablish everything, and that's very annoying. It looks like the ads are over, so when the 7 o'clock hits, we will go on our way. Through the mode itself. Alrighty. Hello everybody, Alexman here, and welcome back to OpenGuessr Session 18. Last time, despite the initial issues that we had in our session last time, we did get at least 7 wins, and we got 1 new state, that was Michigan. So, that being said, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's show up the map here and where we are at currently. Currently in our standings, folks, we have at least 40 of the 50 states now found. Michigan was a nice surprise last time. But today we have Oregon, Arizona, Wyoming, Tennessee, Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Vermont, and New Hampshire that are still left to obtain. So hopefully that we get some sessions, some rounds that will basically get us to one of these states today. So let's see what happens there. For those new to open guessing or geoguessing in general, geoguessing, or quite, I'll take off this, the map here, is that I have to be within this location right here. I have to find myself within 1 mile of this location. That's all it. Nothing more and nothing less. If I am too far away from it, that is considered a loss. If we do win, we get this sound as general. But if we do get a loss for whatever reason, we get this sound. And we have Dahlia Ahmed, X3N. I'm from USA. Hello! Hello there, same from the USA. Hello, good sirs. So that's what our gist is. Alright, so let's go into the, oh, you're from New Jersey. You're from New Jersey? Well, we did have a failed session of New Jersey. That we were in New Jersey, but that session was a failed session, so we can't count that. So. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Looks like we're in some of the southern region, because we do have tropical trees. Oh, also for those in the chat, if you want to help out, you have to make sure you cannot use Google whatever means. So if you do see something that's on the screen right now, do you think you recognize? You'll see it go from there as well. So bear that in mind. Because again, if you are helping me out in chat, you have to write by the rules. And you can't look at Google yourself. So that being said, let's see. I believe this is California. I can only assume that because of the palm trees. But Dala Alam, if you're going to subscribe, I will say in the future, thanks for the subscription in future. It does look like... That's going to go right there. We're going to head down Paulina Street here. Let's see what we got here. I'm hoping I'm coming in nice and clear for you guys today. Please let me know if that is the case. The Palatina Street today, huh? If you have subscribed, the notification should show up on screen. If not, then my alert box has been bugged. I know I have my alert box working for YouTube, so it should pop up, because I had a few of them from before, so... But if it doesn't pop up and such of an issue pops up, I'll say, hey, well, Dahlia, thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate it. So, that being said, Mamiko Drive, we come up here. We might be in Hawaii, too. There's the subscription. There's our subscription box. Thank you again for the subscription, Dahlia Ahmed. No, not. Yeah, there is. I'm pretty sure the YouTube delay is probably what's causing that little delay there. I do apologize for that if that's the case. At least so far, I've been seeing in this session so far, it's been stable. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that, though. But Dahlia, though, are you good to? Have you GeoGuessed before? Do you enjoy it? And if so, what is like the places you've been to? Have you done like, you know, you're from Egypt as well? Oh! I have never been to Egypt yet. I haven't I'm not fully ready to do like multiple different languages of geoguessing. I'm stuck strictly just to English-speaking countries at the moment. But if you joined in late there, this is the 50 U.S. states challenge I'm doing, where I have to get a win in every state. And so far, we're at 40 out of 50 U.S. states so far. So I'm hoping that we get at least one new state today. Oh, we're in Hawaii! Hello, Hawaii. Hello. I was thinking we might be in Hawaii, but that confirms. We're in Honolulu. We're somewhere around here. On the H1N1. So yeah. Wow. We're in Hawaii. I thought it was California, but hey, I will gladly take the Hawaiian peninsula here. Because you can tell the the interstate for Hawaii is only on one island, so that limits down what island we're on here. So let's see what exit this is, and then we can figure out where we are. Oop, it said exit 2, huh? I actually have never driven or been to Hawaii, but it's always weird to see it. Your brother says hi? Well, I say hi back to your brother. Hello! Hello, Dahlia Ahmed's brother. Hello there. And there's Moiko Drive, so this is where we are right now. It's not an exact location, but it is somewhere close. So we came out to here, and we have to look for a road that's called Waco Place. And we went to Paladina. Paladina Street it is. Let's see if we can't find it here. There's Paladina Street right here. And if we come all the way up here, we're probably on this Waco Place right here. Or somewhere around here. So let's figure out our location. It looks like we're right in front of this house right here, which looks like to be this guy's house. And we go in 3. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds about right. There's no numbering on the house. But the driveway though does look at it. But you live in New Jersey. I live in the USA and New Jersey. I hope New Jersey is treating you very well. We might get to New Jersey tonight, so maybe you'd be quite helpful if we do. Because I don't know what OpenGuessr will put me in next round. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, guess! That's a win for us! Hello, first win! In the span of 12 minutes. That's an Academy record right there. 12-minute win. That's our first win of the night. Let's save that right there. Alright, let's go to round 2. See how we figured that out? Is that once we saw the freeway to H1, that's exactly where we were. So that's how awesome that can be. So let's go out and do round 2. Let's see here. It does say I'm unstable for some reason, but I'm not sure as to why that is. Huh. Weird how Streamlabs or OBS says I'm still unstable, but I'm seeing no problems on my stream quality, so... Can you please go to New Jersey? Dahlia, it's whatever OpenGuessr will give me. OpenGuessr will give me a random location, and whatever it is, that will have to be. That's why it's called a challenge. We might end up in New Jersey. That all depends on what OpenGuessr will do. They're on a county road once again, in the middle of nowhere. As for those new and everything, OpenGuessr, I get placed in a random location in the United States. And I have to find out exactly where it is. So, whatever it gives me, it gives me. That's why we're in session 18 of the challenge, where we're up to 40 states now. But at least we found Hawaii in the first run. That's all good to me. We just gotta figure out where this is so we can move on to the next state. County road. Oh, we're in Texas! Texas! And you know why we're in Texas? That road number right there. Farmers to Market Road 59. That is a Texas indicator. So we need to figure out what town we're in. Also, the Texas flag's right here. So FM 9059. We need to come back here once we get to the road of Beck's Chapel Cemetery. County Road 1011 or something like that. So let's head up southbound and see if we can land into a town nearby. Let's go and up and down the way we go. I did, there was one thing I did add to Streamlabs, or at least I checked on, is basically change the bit rate. in case of frame droppage may occur. Well, Dahlia's going bye. I'm going to go to sleep. Well, I hope you have an enjoyable night. And again, thanks you for the subscription. Really appreciate it. As we continue on with our adventure, we're going to be heading southbound in Texas. But where in Texas? Don't know yet. We're hoping we find a town nearby. But Texas is very big, so we may be here a bit. Yeah, I'm looking at Twitch right now. Twitch is not, it says it's slightly unstable, but it's smooth as butter on my end, at least from what I'm seeing from my stream side of things on the phone. So, as you may know, folks, I didn't do vertical streaming on Twitch tonight after the horrendous what happened yesterday. So, but the YouTube side, folks, both of you guys on the opposite YouTube side, you're both getting a vertical and horizontal version of the stream tonight. The County Road 1119. Like, oh, this is QJ is going. Oh, this is running so much smoother. Yeah, because I'm running this. I'm running this with an add-on that's an option in Streamlabs to say, oh, it's you know, change the bit rate in case of unstable frames or whatnot. So it should be running smoother. It is running at 30 FPS right now. So. But for 30 FPS for a game that's all about still images, that's not too worried about on that front. We've already found Hawaii. This is round 2, QTH. We just passed Hawaii in our first run. So now we're in Texas. We just gotta figure out what town we're in. It's like, oh, it's not 60 FPS, but still images? Unsubbed! Oh, not another county road. 10 states left. Yeah, we got, I'll put it back up here real quick for the chat real quick here. Because as horrible as the last session was, session 17, we got Michigan. So 120 FPS or AK, or I'm leaving. I'm done. Out of here. Let's see. We'll stay on 59 right now. Farmers to Market Road 59. And see if this gets us into town here. This seems to be town. If not, we'll go the opposite direction. No, that takes me out of town. Or it takes me out somewhere else. Bear in mind, though, when we're doing the Mario Odyssey stream for Twitch only tomorrow, it will be in 60 FPS and Twitch only. No vertical on Twitch, though. So we're near the town of Malakoff and Athens. I think Athens is a bigger town, I want to say. I want to say Athens was on the east side. Excited for Odyssey tomorrow. Such a great game. I know, right? It's actually been taking off on the first 4 episodes have taken off to a certain degree. I mean, they got to, I think, at least 50 views in one day, which I think is an absolute menace. It's an absolute bombshell of that, because after Immortals Phoenix Rising and everything, I do hope that the new format is working for the Let's Play, right? This basically took out the still image of what game I was playing after my intro. So we're in the town of Malkins and Athens nearby. So we'll have to see what we get there. I guess if you really want to think about... Oh, here we go. Malakoff is 9 miles away. And my bank... Welcome to my bank. PJ says we're in Georgia? Nope, we are in Texas. Because of the number here. Texas has this interesting numbering system on top of county roads. They also have something called farm to market roads, which are F to M roads. And these are kind of like the extra road design that Missouri tried to do with their lettered system. Oh, I heard Athens and I heard me in Georgia. You would be right, QTH. You would be right about Athens in Georgia, because there isn't Athens in Georgia. But Texas, though, we are in Texas though because of the farmer to market roads. this is like the real distinction that you are in here. If you're not, if you don't know if you're in Texas yet or anything, just look to the road name, and if it says FM, that means you are in. I like the green screen background. Is that new? This is a NVIDIA broadcast. My green screen was being modified so that I could have it fold down and everything instead of being popped up. It's still technically in pieces as of right now, and so to make a quick fix, I learned of NVIDIA broadcast, and so now I can put a background of anything I want behind me without having to see my own home in the background. So, I mean, I don't want to make like this background to be a permanent thing too. I want to, you know, use my green screen for everything, but if this works out more, then I'll make sure my green screen is used for other purposes, and if need be, for people around me and everything in the local forums. I don't want to be on these roads. Man, we went so far. We're going towards a town, and hopefully best I get a state route number. Because farmer to market roads are kind of like the county roads of this area, so alongside county roads in general. So I'm hoping this Manuk Road town name will have. I did have a different background for it, and I can put this background I have right here on my webcam. I could put an animation behind it if I really want to, but I just put my current logo in the background. That's what it is. That's what it is currently right now. So, but it's indeed new. Let's see. It said it was only like 9 miles, but I hope it wasn't too far. I just want to get it to town and see if I can get a state route number. A U.S. highway number would be really awesome because those show up bigger on the map, so. I'm just glad the session is smoother. Gall. I know I could have written off session 17 as a failed session. I could have, but I already did that once with the New Jersey fail. So I didn't. Unfortunately, that stream will not have chapters right now at the moment. For some reason, YouTube's AI is not liking to work right now, and I'm not sure to what it is. So there will be no chapters for the foreseeable future of session 17 and possibly this session as well. Because some AI, some way to make generating IDs and everything are just not the best, unfortunately. They say, oh, we can only do like 45 minutes, not 2 hours. I'm like, dang it, that's what I need for. I need a chapter generator that can do 2 hours. Man, we are so far. We started on a county road at the start here, and I was hoping we get into town of this Maduk, or whatever Merrick Bank is. It said it was 9 miles away. And I didn't think we were going to be on here for quite this long. It feels like we're getting into town here because the road changed names. It went from farmers to market to a drive, so that means we are close to a new town. There's our town. The Antok Cemetery alongside Maruk here. Let's see. I mean, if you really wanted the 8K gaming and whatnot and 120 frames per second, I'll tell you this right now. My monitors cannot handle it. My monitors cannot do 120 FPS. They can do 60. But that's all they can do. Oh, come on. Oh, the Texas 31. Texas 31 and Texas 198. So we have to find that. Alongside... Let's see. I thought that was it, but I guess it was not. That's in New Mexico. I'm looking at the wrong side. It's mostly green, so I would imagine we're somewhere on the eastern side. That's what I was thinking about, basically, of Athens earlier. Thinking it was over here more. So looking for 31. Unfortunately, these are probably going to be really smaller roads, so they're probably going to be like this. So I'm gonna have to be a little more creative in trying to find these towns. So the junction comes up here. Maybe we can find another town. Maybe that can help us here. Let's see, Trinidad and Athens. Athens is here. So we have Big VTube saying hello, hello from YouTube. How's it going? Hope you have a fantastic day and night. And if my stream is smoother, please let me know. I'm currently going through some minor tweaks to the UI and everything, as OBS has been giving me issues. But again, welcome, Big VTube. Welcome to the stream. As my phone basically goes off and says, "Hey, I'm gonna make some notifications." Okay, I swear I thought I saw Athens. In Trinidad. As well, let's see, road 31 and 198. We have Texas 198 and Texas 31. Let's see, what is this here? Big V2 says that's somewhere near the Louisiana border. That's what I was thinking too. So, because all this area is very green, which got me to questioning that this is somewhere nearby Louisiana somewhat. Let's see. Because I'm trying to find, as a Trinidad is on there. There's Athens. Well, there's Athens. That's not where we're in. But I did find Athens, so we are on a particular spot here. And then there's 31 and 19. And I believe we were on a county road, Farmers to Market Road. So we just know that Athens is to the left. So let me go back to that sign that we saw back here. We are back going to lurk while I eat some dinner. Some fancy dinner. So we have Athens is down. So Athens, we're looking at it from northbound. So that means we're looking at it from down here. So Athens is going to be to the right of us. There's Trinidad right there. And Trinidad's to the left. So here's Malakoff. This is where we are. And we're on Crossroads Drive. So this is where we were. This is where we got the Farmers Market Road right here. So we're somewhere around here. Just to make clarification to where I am, this is where we are right now. That's not our starting location. But Big VTube, are you big into geoguessing? Are you like more of like a expert, or just a casual player of the game? See, I think we ended up in a spot. Yeah, it was a school district here. I think that's where. Yeah, because we were on 59 earlier. So I think we were here, and then we were like on 121. So we were off here in a. I think we're like around here. I think. So let's head back here. County Road 11,114. Let's see, I know 121. So I know we started on 59 county roads. Okay, I'll tell you this right now, for those watching. County roads are my kryptonite. If I get placed on a county road, it's like we're gonna be here for 30 to 40 minutes. Because we're not gonna be able to find a spot that's gonna be anywhere near a town. Let's see, I think this is 114. I'm heading up the way we went before to get to 59. And then we can be up here, because we're up here, okay, so we got up there to Farmer's Market Room 59. So our road was indeed 114. So, but here's the road we came off of, because I know I recognize this, the school. And there's 119. Let's see. I didn't pass a Dollar General, though. I know I didn't. If I did, then I mean that's another mark on the aforementioned thing. It always seems like that's like our thing in the lore of our series here, is that we somehow end up basically getting a hit to a Dollar General no matter what, because they're somewhat everywhere. See 119, but I don't see 114. It's always the roads we get put on that we can't find on the map easily. And again, I thought it was because we're next to... Because again, we're next to some homes right here, next to a cemetery. So I know I went this way. I know we didn't go this far, I don't think. Well, there's 114. There's our road. We head down this road, down this way. Sounds like a lot like the rest of the Deep South, not gonna lie. It does! It really does. We're like closer somewhere around here, I think. Because we come down this way. Our first bend is right here, because we come right off a bend. That's why I was saying we're probably closer right here. Let's see. Let's see the road number. Looks like we got a... Can I even get to that thing? Let's see. 12464. That's 12463. But I wonder... But 4 is in a field, though, is it? Because that was match. That matches. We have this, and we have this building right here, which shows like this. And then there's this building right here, which looks like this one right here. This white building right here with that wall. That's what I'm seeing as. I don't see any... I see trees off to the left, which is these. It could be that these two share a driveway, which is why there's two mailboxes. So I would imagine this red one is the aforementioned 12463. So I'm going to count our little starting point right here, right in front of this little pole, about right here. I think this sounds about right. So let's do that here in 3, so 2, 1, and guess! A win for us! Yes, right on the money! I highly doubt that's 2 yards, but I'll count as a win anyway. That is 2 wins right now. Go back to there, hit the save button so I can upgrade that. There we go. Alright, see how we figured that out, folks? Is that we got ourselves to a main road, got down here, traveled all the way to a major town so we can get a major road, and that's where we could have gone off on. How far we traveled just to get that one location? I think if we went the opposite direction of 59, we probably would have hit Athens. So it was either that or that at this point. All right, let's go for round 3, folks. Round 3 starts us off in New State Road South. I am guessing that this is... I want to say that this is most likely... I wouldn't be surprised. I want to say this is Tennessee, but I don't know yet. So we're going to head southbound on New State Road South and see where we go for. Oh, we got to a town right off the bat. Sweet! I love towns. Towns are awesome. I mean, if we get Tennessee, I'd be really surprised. Let's see. Main Street, huh? Mailbox. Post office. I'll tell us something, maybe. Fairfield is the name of the town, it looks like. But it's not telling us the state, however. It's Fairfield Tap. And the post office is not very big. Normally, a post office would be the best thing for us. Oh, wait, is that a town? Is that a, it's probably a town flag. They got it everywhere. Let's see. Hometown heroes. Memorials. But new state. Oh, Ohio. There we go. Well, we're in Ohio thanks to it blatantly stayed for us. I saw a state road sign that might be Ohio, and we found, well, there is Ohio right here. The thing about OpenGuessr, it does leave the road markers on the roads here, so you can easily find them. That kind of ruins the suspense on it, but half the time, though, Google Maps has, like, a really bad case of, if we can't censor the image, we're going to give really bad stuff, really bad image quality. So we are in Ohio. 162 in Ohio. So, and we were in Fairfield, I think is what the name was. I don't know if this is a big road or not for 162. So, because again, the state route numbers and the U.S. route numbers don't follow the same rules of code that is technically the interstate road codes. So you could have highway, you're gonna have Ohio 162 over here and Ohio 765. You know, that's what that is. So Fairfield, Ohio, huh? Oh yeah, there's your state. There's your sign you probably saw right there. Road sign that might be Ohio. Let's see. These town names are really ridiculous over here. You have New Philadelphia and New Comerstown. What about Old Comerstown? Does Old Comerstown still exist? There's 165 right here. But that's not what I'm looking for. Now, you'd think that basically, 162 would be nearby this road, but it's probably not. It's probably not. Let's see. I think state roads should be numbered off a geographic location within the state instead of random numbers. I totally agree with you, Big VTube. I totally agree on that. Because that's what the interstate codes do. The interstate codes go by the geographic location. If the most south and west you are, the lower the number. The higher the numbers go from left to right. Lowest is on the left, higher on the right. So, but the state routes and the U.S. routes were not meant that way. They didn't know what they were doing. They were just making road names out the way all too. There's 164, by the way. But I'm not seeing 162. 162 is going... Let's see if we get over here. 162 is going at least east to west. So that's an indicator there. So you look for a road that's horizontal in this endeavor. Well, let's see if we can't see if there's any indicator of a major road that we can connect to. We have 162, yes. But I wonder if there was like another crossroad. It's like, well, interstates are numbered off of their location on other interstates. It's like, why do you have I-80 going all the way down to San Francisco? Is that more north than 80% of the country? No. It's just that the higher you are, the bigger the number was. It's that the only numbers they didn't use was 50 and 60 because they figured the U.S. routes would get too confusing with interstate routes. I was hoping that there would have been another connecting road here, but it doesn't look like that is. That looks like farms all the way across. I wonder what else can be realized for. 162 is going left to right. There's 78. I do wish that the state routes could pop out more. But that's a map data for you. I'm hoping if we find another crossroad, that'd be amazing right now. Let's head back into Fairfield and, or Fairfield, I think was what it was. Though I do think though some of the interstate numbering systems got a little foul-y a little bit. Because, like, oh, we have multiple different 84s, 86s. It's like, that's not fair. It does look like this town is not that big, so that's why I'm thinking that this road will not show up on the map very easily. Well, we'll head westbound and see if we hit to another state route that crosses it. That way we can get at least a little information of where we are. Ohio's great, but they could at least ease up on the toll roads. I kind of feel that's kind of the dumb thing about... Oh, wait, is that a state sign? I thought I saw a street sign. Maybe I was just seeing things, or maybe that was just a building, most likely. Because the interstate system is very functional. That's why if I play this, I always want to look for an interstate, because I know exactly where it is. State routes, on the hand, it looks kind of like some places in Wisconsin, just a bit less flat. Oh, 61! There we go. And we got ourselves New Haven and Norwalk. Along with Road 61. I did see that just a little ways back. Oh, I'll say Big VTube. The state I hate after playing this, I hate most of the Midwestern states. I hate Wisconsin. I hate Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri. Just because of the road naming conventions. Their letter road system is so botched. So we're looking for 61. So State Route 61 is what we're looking for too as well. So 61 looks like it's going vertical. So if we find 61, then we should be on a good way. There's 60 right here. We're looking for 61. We're always finding like one number off the one we need. Let's see. 37, 605, 257. No. I don't know why. I have no clue why Wisconsin uses letters for county roads and uses the same letters for tons of... Oh, I'll tell you that, Big VTube. I looked around Wisconsin on the map, and there's like 4 different road intersections that start with Q, I think. Q or G. And I'm like, that's so dumb. So let's see. Can we even find New Haven or Norwalk? I'm not sure if they'll show up on the map, though. They're too far out. Oh, there's oh, wait. Oh, Fairfield? Oh, that's not what I'm looking for, though. I thought I found the town, but it's like, no, it's not it. That's too close to Cincinnati. If that was the case, we'd be seeing towns everywhere. It's a huge mess. Oh, I understand it. I greatly. Especially when you're trying to go through Missouri. Missouri is worse. That kind of looks like Central Ohio. I guess it does. Because I'm looking for 61 now, too. Because I see 60, and I'm not seeing 61. If they 61, we know it'd be, you know, on the one side of 60. But it's not. This is why it kind of... The eastern side is horrible when it comes to its road layout. Let's see. I mean, I'm also trying to find New Haven and Norwalk as well. 83. There's 56. That's not what I'm looking for, game. 60 is going vertical, which 61 is also going vertical. I mean, if I come to say, one of these towns has got to be pretty big if it's on a map this size. Beach City. Well, I'll tell you right now, Beach City, you're nowhere near a beach. Except you want to count this here. Wildlife area, but still. I thought this was like mostly on the eastern side of Ohio where it's more or less dense. But see, the fact that they got 45, 44, and 46 going vertical this way. But that was only when they got over here. Once they got over here, they didn't care. Let's see, 59. 160. We're looking also at 162 as well. We have to not forget that. 162 is on the line too as well. So I see 172. Yeah, I think they'd be up here. It'd be like, you know, lower numbers, but it's not. It's like 165 and 303. Then 87. Like, oh, that's not what I'm looking for. There's 153, 172. Alright. We're gonna try to get ourselves to New Haven. I feel like State Route 99's detour as well. 99 is also being counted. You think you're thinking just south or southwest of Cleveland, huh? That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too. Especially maybe, it's like there's 18. 96, 30, 60. There's 60. Again, I'm looking for 61. Also, there's a detour for 99, so 99 has to be close by too. It's like the one number. These roads look better quality in Wisconsin rural. Oh, anything's better in Wisconsin. I mean, these roads could be these too as well. Like these gray roads. This is probably what we're looking at too. So that's why I'm trying to look for towns. Towns will show up more than the roads will. So like I say, I'm trying to find New Haven. There's New Alexander, New Franklin, North Benton, North Jackson. I'm gonna head to New Haven and see if we can find it from there. Wisconsin County roads are the worst. Some of the state trunks are decent. Some state trunks are decent. Oh, the thing is that county roads don't show up well on maps. I mean, if there was a filter, like this map had a filter saying I want to filter out just county road numbers instead of the big ones, I would totally be a door for that, because I hate how county roads, you have to zoom in so close just to get their numbers to show up. And at that point, you're just completely lost. Like, that's how, like that you're on that, so it's got rumble strips in the middle. Oh, yeah, like that. Yeah, see, I like those. It stops people from crossing the road and being drowsy. So we're heading down to New Haven, which shouldn't be too far away. And maybe there is a interstate intersection, or at least a sign that indicates as such. I do agree that this is most likely has to be somewhere in the least dense part of Ohio. Like around here. Or maybe around here too, I don't know. There's 67. It doesn't look like there's any interstates in sight. And it's almost like, still no sign of civilization. How long has it been? 33 days, sir. I thought that you said there was supposed to be an interstate on this road. Well, we're in a state. That does not help my cause. I'm just hoping New Haven is a bigger town that might show up on the map. Oh, God, I saw County Road 12. Get me away from those county roads. Stay away, County Road. Stay away. It said New Haven was 5 miles from that location, so... Oh, was that a road? That's a railway track. too bad we can't go on the rails. Google does not have a train car. Wouldn't that be amazing, though, if they did? So 103. Okay, so we got 103 as well. I mean, we've got 103, 61, 162, and 103 is going... ends right here, but it goes west down this way. Like, we are finding more numbers, but we're nowhere near where we are. Still no sign. Still no sign of civilization. How has it been? Been there 33 days, sir. I've had it anymore. Let's see here. That's the border. Well, I don't think we're in a forest, so I don't think we're down here in the Wayne Forest region. There's 119. So the thing is, there's a lot of state routes that are gray, and that's probably what one of the roads we're on. So that's what really kicked me in the backside something fierce, is that we're in these areas where the state routes are small, they're gray, and they don't show up on the map like the major ones do. I will say, though, to everyone who is watching, all five viewers watching, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Alright, this should be New Haven. It does seem to be like a bigger town, it looks like. We have 598. Hopefully one of these roads we're gonna have is going to be showing up on the map somewhere. So I don't have to zoom in as often. Well, if we find one road, we can tap into it and see where we go from there. There's 83, 60. I kept going back to 60, and I know it's not the number I'm looking for. I say 164, which I thought that would be the case, but it's not. 250. You know, I did tout the idea of maybe they should just remap all the numbers to basically like the interstate code rule book. But you know how much of a pain in the backside that would really be? So 598. I mean, we're so far away from our starting location. This is insane. Let's see here. Oh, this town has a traffic light. Okay, we have another town. Greenwich. Greenwich and Tiffin. This is the weirdest road trip I've ever seen in my life. Oh, there's a highway here. There we go. State, U.S. route number. Yes, 224. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, now we have a direction now, folks. 224. So here is where this road is. So if we follow this road, we'll follow our way back. So we were on 598, going northbound on 224. Now the problem is, now we need to find that road. So let's go from left to right and see if we go right to left. Let's see, because 224 does go to an interstate. It does. Goes to multiple different states too. We got 45. There's 534. No, it's 598. Dang it! I thought I was on the right path there for a moment, but it was not the case, however. 24 comes up right here to round off here. Not what I'm looking for. 532, 598 I'm looking for. Going northbound. Like, we will find. Like, we'll have to travel 2024 to a ridiculous degree. But I'm assuming it's following the 76 corridor. Yeah, it is. Okay, here we go. Westfield. That's a dual side road, which this is clearly not. This is a single lane road. So the 224 joins 42 in its consistency for a bit. Greenwich. Okay, we saw Greenwich Road. We're getting closer. We're getting closer somewhat, folks. Not 598. That's 58. Thought I'd be in Sullivan at this point, but we're not. 511 going north. There's 60 again. God, everything about 60 comes up all the time here in Ohio. It said Greenwich was to the right, I want to say. Let's take a look. That sign will tell us what we need to know. So if we head left, we head to Greenwich. So we are, if we're going northbound, we're going in the right direction at least. The 225 new state route. The state route 61. We're at a main junction here, so there we go. Found it. All right, so we're in New Haven here. There we go. So this is where we are now. And we follow 61 across the railroad tracks that we saw earlier, next to Willard City Reservoir. Oh, we passed by one. That's pretty cool. We have to go up and we get to 162, which is right here. And now we're right here. We're now where we are. All right. Now we just have to go up and up north and see where we are. And it looks like we've got a dirt road. I'm looking at this as our location. I see a willow tree in the front. I see a house that's facing this direction. Do we have a number here? Miss Leo. Unfortunately, Google does not drive on private property, thank goodness. But still. I do see the connection. I see that connection right there. I see it right here. So, and I see that the trailer goes all the way to the back. There's that trailer right there. So this image was taken about the same time this was, because that truck is in the same spot as that. Yes. That is our location. I'm fairly certain this is where we are. All right, let's do this. It goes in 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yeah! A win for us. That is a smoother for us right there. It's round number 3. That took us a while. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. It took us a little while to get around. But we have found Ohio's been found again. Let's see if we can find a new state in round 4. Round 4 gives us T243. What the heck is T243? That can't be Texas. No, because Texas is TX. Well, let's head northbound and see what happens. I have never heard the indication of a T... Oh, wait a minute. No, it can't be Missouri or the other ones, because that would just be letter A. It would be County Road A. So what the heck is a T24? No, it can't be Alaska, could it? No, it looks too warm to be Alaska. Minnesota! Oh. We were just talking about Minnesota earlier. And now we're here, in the middle of nowhere, in Minnesota 16. Minnesota 16 is going left to right. It has State Route 16. Okay, let's see if we can find it. It's gonna be one of these small roads, isn't it? I'm gonna need another Canada connecting road. Let's see, the Historic Bluff County Scenic Byway. in Houston County, 25. That does not help me in the slightest. I mean, well, it's like T236. Like, oh, Minnesota, there's no need for lettered roads. Curse you, Minnesota! You and your named roads. Alright, well, I guess we can go westbound and see what we do. I'm not sure where we are at in Minnesota, but we will hopefully see it soon. I see the historic byway. I want to say we're up north in North Minnesota. That's what I'm thinking. Well, like I said, it could be anything, really. I mean, we're trying to find is like that one called the historic Minnesota 16. Which I keep thinking it's always that Minnesota has their head on right from time to time, but not in the slightest, because I think I see 27. That's way beyond my numbering. And there's 15, but we're going left to right, though. We're not going horizontal. We're going horizontal. That's what we're doing. I see 15, 95, 27. I see 13 here. $46, $73, no, 12, that's highway. There's 35. See, there's 13 over here, too. Is that, I'm in Wisconsin. I am not even in the right state. If there's one thing I do wish that the map had was a thicker line for borders. Because, again, the state route numbers are exactly the same as they cross boundary lines sometimes. And it's like, I don't realize I did change states. See, there's 15. Which means 16 has to be somewhere nearby, shouldn't it be? But I don't want to say these are all these county roads. Again, it shouldn't be a county road. I think almost every state route should be in blue. That's what it should be. Not this gray stuff and small road crap, because, ugh. The worst thing ever happens is basically get stuck in a road you can't even find yourself. And that's Adopt a Highway. Let's see. Do we find a town? No, no towns. Because that's what I would love to have right now, is a town. Or no, not a county road. I saw that sign. Oh, you want a new road sign? Here you go. I'm like, no, I don't want a county road. No county roads. None. I detest them. Oh, and there's the other thing that blue balls me sometimes in Minnesota. They made their state route numbers the same stinking color as the interstate indicators. So every time I see one in Minnesota, it's like, oh, like interstate? No, it's Minnesota. Ah. I just get so annoyed. I get so annoyed in Minnesota just because of that. So that's 16. Could be Interstate 16? No. Interstate 16 doesn't exist. This is a scenic byway. I'd rather have a town, thank you. Give me a town. We're going left to right, and I'm still not seeing a 16. I'm not seeing a 16 on the map. I saw a 15 going north. And I see a 30 right here. That's the border. Can't go any further than that. 19. I see a 19. We're getting there. 19. 67. Ah, of course. Of course. Can't be any helpful, can it? It's a scenic byway, so you'd think it'd be a bigger road, to be fair. Let's see. Highway 10. 200. There's 92 and then 1. It's like, how can we not have a road numbering system that, you know, that is consistent? I want consistent roads. I want consistent roads across the board. We'll see what happens here. We'll keep going. We keep going left, and hopefully if going left, we'll find a town of some kind that we can bounce off of. On the road again. On the road again. Why is there not a town that I could bounce off of? Or another state route on this road that I could find double numbers and find my way around? I'm getting lost, running out of gas. No gas station is nearby. Houston? Caledonia? Houston, Minnesota. It's like saying, oh, we're going to Houston, but that's in Texas. No, we're going to Minnesota's version. Cheaper. So we have a road. We have Houston going straight and Caledonia going left. I said that would be very helpful if I knew where the road was. Because there's Wisconsin right there. The 17. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 16. It's a horizontal road. Give me. Give me the levity, please. Woo! Give me the levity. We need the levity. As I am not seeing, I am no longer in Minnesota. I keep doing that. I forget the border's right there. Like, oh, maybe I see the town. Like, oh, that's the road. Like, oh, that's not the one I'm looking for. I keep forgetting St. Paul and Minnesota are on the border of Minnesota. I keep forgetting that. I really shouldn't. It's 48. 23, 210. For something that's called the bypass, you think they would have found it by now. That's 76, too. 76. Alright, we'll go this way. We have 76. So 16 and 76 interject with each other. If we find 76, we'll find what we're looking for. But what else? What's the town to the right for? Truck station for Houston. 16 and 76 go that way too. We know that 76 goes vertical. It's just so annoying that I see 15, but I don't see 16 nearby. That's what really irks me. Welcome to the town of Welcome. Welcome welcomes you. Okay. You don't need a double rounding number, but I will take that regardless. This is where you find like all the interesting towns and everything about that. You never feel... Oh, wait, there's 16! There's 16! God, took me forever to find you. Now the problem is, I need to find the county road that was tied to it. So here's 16. The problem is now is that we need to find Houston. There's Houston. So 16 goes into Houston, which was supposed to do. We mean that Houston's right here. Yeah, Houston's right there. Okay. So now, the big question is, we need to find the T road. T243. We find that road, we find our location. There's 249. What happened to 243? I was hoping 243, and that was denied. I was denied 243. This is not fair. 249 and 269. See 233. We did come down southbound from that, so we're going to the top. We're coming from the top of the road. We're nowhere near Houston, though. Now this is where everything just gets convoluted as all heck. Now we're looking for a road that's north of 16 that goes to 243. Oh, we could be. We might be on the other side of Houston because there's 76 right here. We might be on this side. Yeah, this looks a little more faithful. I'm liking this side. There's 243. There's our road. Alright, so we're in the midst of a valley. There's no trees on one side, but trees on the other. And there's a building, which may be this building right here that we can see. So we're probably like right here. Got trees, we got some fields. So I recognize the building up here on top of the hill. This thing right here. I recognize that house anywhere. So I still want to say the fact that we can see that building from right there gets me thinking that that's where we are. I want to say yes on that one. Because I can see the building. If I can see the building, then I can see that there's a tree here. Like a tree in front of me. There's a lone tree somewhere over here. Now, to be fair, folks, this map that I'm looking at, that I'm clicking on and everything, is not exactly one-to-one the map image you're seeing on the background. So, you have to take something within a grain of salt on that one. But I think we're in the ballpark, though, right here, I think. Right in the ballpark, just because I can see that building off in the distance. Let me, like, right here. There's a tree right here. Which could be this tree right here. Goes by the fields. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this spot. Alright, let's go in 3, 2, 1, hit! Yeah! 5K, baby! That's amazing! That's another win for us! But another shot for Minnesota, though. Minnesota had to show up again. I won a new state, dang it. It gets harder and harder when we get to the last 10 states. It's hard to find a new state when it gets to it. I want a new state. That's all I want. Alright, here we go into round 5. Oh, no. No. We're in Missouri. No. No. Not Missouri. Or Wisconsin. Could be one of the two. But I've seen double-lettered roads in Missouri more often than not. Okay. Road trip time! Let's go! Let's go, Missouri! Let's see if I'm right or wrong. And who thought this would be a good idea? Because I'll tell you right now, there's two roads, folks. This is true. I believe it is in, like Cape something. That's what I think it is. It's in Cape something, and it really comes down to. I would like to say I wish I had posted that in the in a Discord somewhere, but I did not. But it states as there's a corner where it's the most offensive corner in the entire United States, the most offensive, because there's a letter F and then there's a letter U combining together into one. Now this is not swearing. This is true. It's in Missouri. And it's you say it too fast and you feel like you just offended someone. And it's like, that's a really sad state of affairs. County Road VV will follow. No. Okay, that's even more confusing. You have Cretan Road, but County Road here goes County Road VVW. VV West. Oh. Did they not proofread these things? Alright, so you're going on westbound on Highway F or Highway V? Yes. What about VV West? VV West it is. Like, what the heck here? God, where did we go? Where did we go, though? Do we follow the county road? I want to say yes, but I feel like that would put us in a direction. I feel like the highway is the one way out. We'll follow Highway V and see what happens. But this is the biggest gripe I have with the American road system. Whoever thought of having lettered words for road names should be slapped in the face. Slapped. Multiple times. Consistently. For the next 20 years. Tell him he's an idiot. Idiot! 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 You nerf! Hey, we got a stop sign. Hey, hey, look at that. It's oh, is it Wisconsin? Let's take it out. Wisconsin! Oh. I thought it was Missouri, but no, we're in Wisconsin. You know, I'm thinking about how that is in terms of like a face reveal or something like that. It's Wisconsin. It's Missouri, isn't it? It's Missouri. And you go on the guy and you pull like a Scooby-Doo face reveal. Like, no, it's not Missouri. Then who is it? It's Wisconsin. Like, no! I thought we had you. Now here we are. Wisconsin 47. Oh. Let's see. Wisconsin 47. 47 goes left to right. You have a junction of 55 over there. So 44. Oh, county. Oh, see, there's no W. The Wolf River. Maiwiwi Sipu. I imagine that is a French term, I think. What we got here in terms of cities? We have Shawano and Crandon on this one. Let's see. But where is the Wolf River at? We're looking for State Route 47 too while we're at it. 47. I see 80, I see 54, 27, 23. I don't think we're anywhere close to, because there's 16 and 60. 68, and we are needing 47. 47 should be our kicker right now. It's 49, but 47 is going left to right to a certain degree. But we also have Route 55 that we're going to crash into as well. So 55 and 47 do meet up. So if we find either one of those, we'll be in a good ballpark. There's 55. But 55 ends. This 55 goes down south even further. 55 ends where? 55 end right there, or does it continue on? See, this is where I kind of hate, where basically when the county roads don't show, the roads don't show up alongside the highway, they can basically take over. But as I say 55, because this is all okay. So 55's here, right? The 55 crashes into 47. So if we zoomed in enough, we should see the intersection of 47 somewhere nearby on this road in general. 55 goes up this way. Bypasses a few towns. It goes up this way. Where is the 47? There's E and Freedom. There's J. See what I mean by these letter J words? These things are the worst roads in existence. It's like, where's J at? It's on the corner of EE. Well, where's EE? On the corner of 55. It's a good thing we have GPSs. But I'm pretty sure people of Wisconsin was pretty happy when they got GPSs on the map. Because now we can figure out where we're going. There's VV right there, but I don't think that's our VV. We're looking for 47 right now. But see, here's the thing. 55 ends here. And I did not see a 47. This is what really irks me sometimes. Or like 55 will show up somewhere later on the map. Yeah, see, like here. Like if you're not looking closely enough, oh, there's 47. 47's right there. The 47 and 55 do meet up eventually at some point. Because we're on 47 right now. Huh. So 47, that's our road. But the thing is, I'm not seeing the road names of Shawano and Crandon. See, that's how we found 47 to begin with, was because we were looking for 55, because that was crashing into it. 47 and 55 do crash into each other at one point throughout the trip. Which I thought was supposed to be right here, but that is probably not the course. The 47 ends, and it goes... It breaks apart, and 55 goes right there. And see the other thing is? 47 and 55 crash right here. There we go. Here's our road. It's a county road, VVW. Here's where we are. This is Wolf River. Somewhere around here. Now the problem is where? If we pass by a road that says Max Martin Road going this way. I think we went this way. Heading down to the road. We find whatever road we find first, which should be this road right here. Max Martin Road. We are somewhere around here. The question is that we're... Okay, so I see the bend. You see that bend right there we're in? I think that if we go further down this road, and we see the bend right here. Yeah, see the bend and we go to the road. So we are somewhere right here, because we see that bend going down here, and we get to Merriman Road. We're somewhere around here. Now, it's a little bit harder to figure out because we don't have any good places to see or anything. So, I say without further, I think we're in this good... I think it's the best spot we could possibly be in. So I see trees on both sides. There is a noticeable gap on one side, but I don't see the gap, though. I'm thinking right here. Let's guess it. In 3, 2, 1, guess! 119 yards. Do we count that as a win, or we count that as a loss, folks? It's up to the chat to decide. Do you think that's within a mile? I'm leaving it up to chat on that one. Let's see. I want to say that is. It's not a mile. That's not a mile. I'd say that's a win in my book. I mean, if it was like this, if I was like here and that was the case, that would be a mile. I would say that'd be a loss. But this is zoomed in right here, so I'm gonna make that as a win. I was gonna say I want to mark it as a win, but I want to see if anyone in chat wanted to put their 2 cents in. Do you think that's within a mile? I think that is. We did get over 5,000 experience points on the initial hit, so I want to say that is. And with that, that counts as a win. That is win number 5 tonight. And then we'll move on to round 6. Come on, new states. All right, this looks promising. I see kind of like a lakeside thing down there. But this could be Georgia, for all we know. It's all roads lead to Georgia. Let's head northbound here on the Sandneck? Sandneck. I think that's what it is. Sandneck. Sandneck Road. Okay. It does look like we're near a town of some kind, so that might give us a chance to realize where we are. Nice homes out here, though. I'll give it that. Nice homes out here in this location. I mean, we got some homes here, so I would imagine we're close to civilization of some fashion. We have a stop sign. Could be a reason to have a main road. Where we at? That's not telling us right now. Where we are on? Sound Deck. Sound Deck Road. Okay. Let's think. Look at the map real quick. I don't think it's Tennessee, and it's clearly not Wyoming or Arizona. And it's too flat to be Oregon, though. So, let's see. State route 1104. Could be South Carolina. The possibility. I saw a sign. What is that symbol? That symbol is... Oh, yeah. Make sure you blur out the south part of the sign. Nerd. I want to say that is North Carolina. I want to say that's North Carolina's symbol. But like I said, I don't know for sure. And this is South 34. If we go this way, we got a major road. Let's see, South Church, Salem Church Road. Be a town of Salem. There is a Salem in North Carolina, as far as I'm recalling of that. Or is that Salem? Or is that Virginia? Is it Virginia for that symbol? I know there's a Salem, Virginia, I think. But that's Salem Church. I want to say, what even is that road number? I'm thinking it is either Virginia or North Carolina, one of the two. But I can't remember for certain right now at the moment. I swear there was a Salem in. Either way we go, Salem Church Road. Salem Church Road. Let's see. Maybe if we follow this path, we'll be in a good spot. We'll be in a good spot. State Route 1112. We'll follow this path and see what happens. It's going northbound, which is might be a good sign. I don't know. It means the road we're on is going vertical. Different times of the day. I still wonder though, when they actually initially did this recording of the map and everything, how was Google going to handle it all? And it's like, yeah, North Carolina. I was expecting it was one of the two, but luckily it finally pulled us the number for it. North Carolina 334, 344 on that one. Now it's the fun part. Where the heck is 344? So I was going to try to pull into a town. That way I can look for town names too while we're at it. I see homes here, but I don't think this is the town area though. But I believe the fact that I'm seeing Salem everywhere, Salem Church, Salem everything, we might be in the township of Salem. But that's all I can think of right now at the moment. But we are in North Carolina for this next round. $3.44. If I find Salem, then we'll be in a good spot, I would imagine. Let's see. The X-Way. We're gonna go here. We go the X-Way. X-Way? X-Way. Gotcha. But I was thinking that there'd be like the one state that has the most amount of interstates in the entire country. This would be the one to do it. I was thinking this would be our way to a town, but maybe this is out of town. I don't know. No, I see businesses popping up. This might be our road. I see power lines. I see everything, but I see a bridge. That's not good. But I see more homes, so I mean we must be getting to a town of Salem. That's my only... See, Salem Church. That's gotta be it over here. And there's a school zone right here too as well. Let's see, 344 goes off this way though. Okay. That's not helping me. I thought Salem was a town. Where are you? I swear I saw a Salem in North Carolina. I swear I have. For how many times I've looked at this map, you think I would have these things all memorized. You forget I have an ADHD mind, which means if it doesn't settle, it ain't stopping in my mind. It's going out the door like everything else. Pittsburgh, Greensboro. See, Winston-Salem. But we're nowhere near that town. We would have seen 344 over here, but that's not the case. I wonder where you are. Trying to see if where is this Gastonia? That's not a lot. Belmont, no. I don't know what town to look for right now at the moment. All I got is a route number. One route number to boot. I need to follow the where the route's going to. And maybe that'll put us in the town of some kind. I would think we would be in town. Let's see. State routes. 1100. I mean, we gotta stay around 1100. And that's north 334. Let's see. It's not in the major town of Winston-Salem, though. That's not what we're looking for. You'd think we'd be able to see 334 really easily, but we're not seeing it. At least I'm not seeing it. If everyone else can see it, that's good on them. That means you have better eyesight than I do. Oh, we got a blind man driving us around these roads. What was it, Bowling Green? The Boiling Green, or Boiling Springs. I thought it said Bowling Green, and I see there's Boiling Springs. Like, ooh. That's not a place I want to go to. Boil yourself alive, you'd think you would. Possibility. Yes. Let us see. I need a town. I feel like I've jumped around this entire region and not once I've seen a town name. Okay, I got a traffic light, but that means absolutely nothing unless I know what town we're in. Is there a town? That's what I'm looking for, is what's the town name here? I thought it was Salem, but that is not the case, however. You have New Belgium. But again, that could be wrong in that regard. New Bungan. Born in the Carolinas. Well, I hope they don't have that truck go anywhere else in Carolina. Okay. I say a Salem church. I'm gonna follow around this area until I find a town, because we're in a town of some kind. We've got homes everywhere. But 344 though. I was hoping for a US Route 2 while we're at it, so that way we could get something out of the mix. I wonder if I head back to the original. See, we have a well, it's not much of a traffic light. Let's see what's down this road a bit. Nothing of sorts. Oh, there's a symbol. Wish I could see that better. I don't see anything down this road at all. I see more homes. I see... Oh, there's a fire department. That would tell us where we're in. Squad, tanker. What is this place? Weeksville. We're here weekly in Weeksville. So Weeksville is the town that's nearby. It's not the exact town, but it is something that we can use. Weeksville should show up on the map. If we find it at all, that's the thing. We got Weeksville. Weeksville, Station 5. There's Warrensville over there. There's Millbur over there. Roaring River over there. The Windy Gap. Woodleaf Choline. Healing Springs. Harbor's Crossroads. Still need another road. If I go back the way I came and head down that road, let's head back to where we came. Could I try to go the other direction? No, I shouldn't. If I do, I'm going to get myself even more lost, and that's all I need is to be lost even further. Am I right, lads? So you show up on a map, it's like, where we are, Matt. You've had this map upside down all the time. Like, I wasn't surprising to have, you know, I should get an atlas. Like a map of some kind, just a random map I can just pull up and go, like I'm lost or something, like, oh, this is not the same map, this is not the right map we should be on, oh no, not these, not these, not these, not these. We went this way because I saw more homes this way, because that was the town. I'm gonna follow State Route 344 this direction and see what we get. We have Weeksville. Well, Weeksville is most likely a township than anything else. Townships are more of like a community. Not like it's an HOA thing. It's more of just, there's not really much of a governing body. It's more of a town. It's more of a, it's just exists, you know, it's just a group of people living together, and it becomes out to be just a one small area. Minnesota loves these. So it gets down to a point of what's better than what's, because they call it township. So it's Spura 8115. What is the goal here? The goal here is to get all 50 states. By basically getting ourselves to the closest location of our, trying to find the state we're in, and then find the exact location. If it's a new state, that's one we mark off the map. I'll share this with you solid here. Our current record right now is at 40 of the states so far. So we're in North Carolina, which we already have. I'm just trying to find our location. That's what we're trying to find right now. But welcome solid to the stream on YouTube side. Hope you're having a fantastic day and night. We're in North Carolina on State Route 344, and I'm trying to find a town that I can, a town or another road to branch off to, because we're on a kind of like a county road. It said big video. What state is that? This is North Carolina. As of right now, I haven't found another crossroad. Oh, we're close to the lake. Or this is the coastline. This might be coastline? Oh, that's a big lake. 344 ends off on a really weird note. Hey. That's a big lake, though. I know that can't be the coastline. That's probably the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, maybe right on that one, but as long as if we don't find State Route 344, I cannot. Oh, there it is. Speaking of which, we found it. There's our Weeksville. You were right, Big VTube. We're right here. Here's where we are right now. It is the Atlantic Ocean in some manner. The Aberound Sound. Wow. Okay. So I knew it was found town of Salem. I knew we were in town of Salem. It's just trying to find out exactly where it's. Like, I knew it, lad. I knew it. Yes. Yes. All right. All right. We need to go back to the road we came from and go from there. Because we were on Shandon. What's it called? Shanneck Road. And so we ended up down here. This is where we were. Okay, so here we are. Shanneck Road. It's Shanneck. And then it was Sound Neck Road. I think we're right here. There's that house right there. That yellow house right there is right there. So, in any case, we're a little bit ways back from that. So let's say about maybe right here, I want to say. Well, no, we're at the start of this bend right here, so we're probably like more like right here. I knew if we just follow the road to the we get to the Atlantic Ocean, we'll find out exactly where we are. Let's see. I think that is our good. I think that's our best spot. Maybe like right here. I think. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, guess. Boom ya! Another win for us. Another win. That's win number 6 right now. No new states yet. Let's hope I get a new state here, folks. We gotta get a new state somehow. Alright, this is round 7. Texas! Back in Texas again. Our second bout in Texas. Unless you guys want me to use the refresh tool and refresh to a new location. If you're just, I'm just so sick and tired of Texas being popular. So we're on, the reason I'm in Texas is because this road indicator is such. FM 1340 is a farm to market roads. So that is where we are right now. We're in Texas. And we just gotta find a town and see if we can get from there. Farmers to market roads are basically the Texas equivalent to county roads, even though they do have their own county road on top of this already. So let's go. A bit rocky though here. Maybe I see, is that it's a crossing sign. Come on, give us a town. What's this? Mo Ranch Crossing. No parking. There'd be no daring parking here. This is Mo Ranch Crossing. Mo Ranch. Mo Ranch from my own business. You do not dare sit here. I like that wide center line. Oh yes, that's for a distinct indication there's a lot of diesel traffic. A lot of 18-wheelers probably go down this road a lot. Guadalupe Ranch Estates. We could be closer to the Mexican border. That's indeed a possibility. It is very mountainous through here, so. Oh, we drive around with the sign. Sign just dip. Boom. You know, just have a sign after you dip, you know? You just hit a dip. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Yeah, I see that on a lot of Texas rural roads when I doom scroll Google Maps. I didn't think doom scrolling Google Maps. I know about doom scrolling on like TikToks and YouTube Shorts, but I did not think Google Maps would be a doom scroll though. Southwestern Texas, it seems, according to Big VTube. I'm hinting to agree on that one. It is a lot more arid and dry. The problem is we're on a county road aesthetic. Well, if we weren't realizing that we were in Texas beforehand, pop back here to show this off. These are the farm roads. Farm to market roads. This is what they indicate them as. Which is not their state routes, oddly enough. Their state routes are different. They're like in a box that says Texas on top with the number. So this is more of a county road symbol for them. Even though they don't count it as such. There are county roads in Texas. There is. But farm to market roads are kind of like the other county road you don't want to talk about. Guadalupe River, Benson Crossing. I mean, if we found that river, we'd be in good shape, too. But rivers don't show up very well on maps. Is there anything about this here? No, it doesn't tell us the river here. That's the Devil's River. It says maybe not so desert enough to be right along the Mexican border, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But it has a lot of Spanish speaking words are here, so might be near I-10. I don't know yet, not until I have another road indicator. So this is where we'd have to zoom in. Like, this would be a farm road right here, 29013. And we're on 1340. But unless I find another junction to the road or something, I swear this is the most mountainous I've ever seen. See, what's this? Was that the same road? Yeah, it's the same sign. Is that a rest area? What is this? This looks like an event of some kind. Road may flood. I don't see it. I don't see how this road would flood, but you know what? I'll take the sign word for it. What's this, though? This doesn't look like a home. This looks like something that'd be for a business. Like, if this is a home, that's very impressive for a home. I like how Texas non-state roads are still built like full highways. I see that. I thought that was a rest area or something, but like I said, these farm roads, these are county roads to me, and then as such, that means we're stuck on this until we find civilization in some fashion. Wait, what was that sign say? I saw a blue sign. Adopt a highway. Okay. Well, if we found this Guadalupe River, we would be in good shape. No parking on this road. Well, I wouldn't want to in the first place. No parking. Okay, okay. You don't have to yell at me, sign. You know, it's weird that they don't put, like, you know, exclamation marks on signs to make it indicate that it's more profound wording. Like, no parking. Okay. The signs are yelling at me. I can't trust the signs. They're mean. Why can't you trust the signs? They're all in caps lock. Which means they're supposed to be yelling at me if you look at a sign. The Ace Maker official saying hi, hello, hello, off of YouTube. A lot of YouTube tonight. Thank you much, everyone from YouTube, to coming in and watching tonight. Really feel the support, guys. Thank you very much. We're trying to find this location. We're far away from our starting location that we started from. I was hoping we'd find an intersection of some kind that we could bounce off of. But haven't found the location. But if we find this bloody river, this Guadalupe River, we'd be in good standing right now. Because we've crossed this river like 4, 5, 7 times now. If I knew where this river was, this would be a good standing off for it. But I don't know. Texas is absolutely massive, so you're likely going to be searching for a while. It's like me on county roads. Like, oh crap, here we are, county roads again! Again, this is why I don't like being put on county roads. It's just that they're just so small on the map and they're hard to find. which adds their Bear Creek Road. It gets me so irritated. It really does, because we're crossing this river like this is like our 7th time crossing this river right now. Hunt, Texas. Okay, we have a somewhat of a town name at this point. Hunt, Texas. But like I said, doesn't help us very much, but it does indicate that we know a town name of some fashion. Hunt, Texas. I mean, we have terrain. So if we find places in Texas that is high terrain wise, might be our good starting point here. Like a lot of mountains. Let's see, Librick. No, not here. But at least we have a town. That's all that matters now. You know, Hunt, Texas is probably north of I-10. I'm pretty sure we probably are above I-10 at some fashion. But I won't know that until we get to that location. And even though it would end here at 2 o'clock, or 2 hours in, we're not leaving until we get this location. We're gonna keep the stream going. There's enough gas in the tank for this. I mean, we're seeing more traffic, so I would imagine we are in Hunt, Texas. I was hoping Hunt, Texas does have some extra roads that we can bounce off of, because we're still stuck on this one road without any connections. Do I have to say Hunt, Texas is keeping the road quality up, though? Watch out for the next sign at the dip. Oh, it was looking nice and promising, and now it went back to no town anymore. We passed Hunt. Oh, can we not have oh man. Texas, I'm starting to hate you, Texas. Why do you have such long roads without a mile marker sign? It's also something that bothers me sometimes. Like, mainline roads, they do have mile markers of where the next official location is. County roads never have this. Like, they should have I think it should be required by law that whatever county road you're on, it's like some of them are the most random places of civilization I've seen. Welcome to OpenGuessr. We're on this road trip until the end of the line. Like, we're like probably about, say, 20 miles away from our starting location right now. That looks definitely like a state or US trunk. Very strange for a county road to be like this. Right? Where is the connection? Where is an intersection that we can find a different road? Or at least a mile marker sign to indicate that, hey, if you go here, here's our next town. You know, if they said, like, Hunt, Texas on the county road, that'd been great. Historical marker, 1 mile on the left. Let's see, that just brings up to a road. That didn't bring up a sign. Pine Creek Ranch Road. See, when I look at a green sign, I'm thinking that's going to be a mile marker sign, but it's not here in Texas. At least not on county roads, anyway. It's why I do say that in the description box down below and everything, saying that county roads are our kryptonite. Because they have the least amount of map size. They're the smallest roads in the venture. QTH, welcome back. Sorry I wasn't gone longer than anticipated. Any new states? Nope. No new states tonight. This will be our last one. We're in Texas. We've been traveling on this road for a good span, about maybe 10-15 minutes right now on this one alone. I'm almost starting to think I need to start back at the start and go the opposite direction. But we're so far down this one rabbit hole this way, you'd think we would have hit a... You think we would have... The fact that we're doom scrolling maps now. That is a thing nowadays. That's a personal road sign. Come on! We're seeing civilization in multiple fronts. Where's the town? I mean, we saw Hunt Town. It's like, yeah, just keep going that direction. Wait a minute! Texas 39! There's our road! Yay! We found it! 1,000 years later. We found it! State Route 39. State Route 39, finally at long last. Let's see, what towns we got for that? Ingram and Leakey. So that's so we have 35, 39, and Ingram and Leakey right now. Ingram and Leakey. Looks like you got a leak there. A leak? So let's get up here. Texas 39. Okay, so we have Leakey and Ingram. No, the best that we go. Let's see. Would this town even have anything? Oh, good gracious. Well, that's a little far. Oh, this might be Leakey, right? No, Leakey's about 50 miles away from our location. At least we need it. At least we can find Texas 39. All right, so Texas 39. Texas 39 is going north to south right now. So that is one indicator of that. Let's see. And unfortunately, Texas loves their naming their roads, so we might be here. I see 17, 18. We just need to find a vertical road. That's nowhere near a major town, because we're nowhere near that. So there's 16. Let's see. I'm suspecting you're right that we are above here or some fashion. I just gotta find that road. We find 39, we find our road, but 39 could be one of these guys too as well. Oh yeah, if you didn't realize, yeah, Texas has lettered roads too. Which makes you also even hate Texas even more. Go to road L. No, you give me a number. None of this letter crap. I just came back from Wisconsin. I was having a crap storm over there. And see, there's the border of Texas, so we can't go up there. That's Oklahoma up there. Let's see, there's 55, 15, 23. 23 ends right there. Let's see, 70's going vertical. I mean, we have to look for the town of Hunt. Hunt is also on the map, too. Hunt and Texas 39. Or we could find these towns here of Leakey and Ulvid. And hope we can find those towns as well. Because that would be useful on our side of things. Oh, there you go. There's Ulvid. There's that town right there. So there's that. That means 39 has to be somewhere nearby. So if we're going southbound to Uleave, means we are going there. So look, there's Hunt. Oh my goodness, there's our road. 1340, there it is. Here's our road, folks. The Honey Creek Ranch Road is what it's called. Here's our road, folks. Look at this. Look at that. How in the heck you're supposed to find that? That thing is so hidden. But Big V2, you were right. We were close to Interstate 10. So your hint about being next to, probably north of I-10, we were actually south of I-10. But you were close to I-10 regardless. Now for the fun part. Finding our location at our starting point. Alright, so... Well, this is gonna be fun. Well, I did see about that dining hall earlier. Interesting. I never thought there would be so many mountains nearby, right? A rock bottom hill. It's that now we need to find our location. This can still count as a loss to us if we don't find this location. Well, I can tell why we crossed it so many times. And they call that... Okay, they call it a creek and they call that a lake. I'd say that'd be a pond, but... Just now I gotta find out where we are. Alright, so let's head back the way we came. And the first road we find that's a spur, we're using that as our guide. The Kirk Wildlife Management Area. Over here. We're somewhere around here. Satellite goes in. So we're somewhere around here. Because that's the Wildlife Management Area. It goes up this hill on the gate. There's that gate right there. Comes up. There's the... What wildlife are they carrying here for? You know, I'm always weirded by that. They always say wildlife area, but they never really tell us what wildlife is there. So... we came around a bend. You can tell the road bends to the left, so that means it's bending to the left here. So we're kind of somewhere like right here. I mean, we're on the bend of this curve. We're like, I want to say we're right here. I see trees. See two trees that way. But there's no trees after that. So, by indication, we are probably like right here. Because we're right in front of this second tree right here. That's the only thing we'll have to go off of. So... I'm thinking that's what I'm guessing on right now is that location right here. That's what I'm thinking. What's everyone else thinking like in chat? They thinking that same too? Because of that tree, because of this tree right here and that one right here. Cuz I see the bushing trees back here, which is probably this thing right here. But like I said, we have to take into consideration that this map is different from what we're seeing in the background. So... I'm fairly about 95% sure on this, I think. That's what I'm thinking. It's just... It's right next to the wildlife region. It's on the bend, heading to the left. Slight bend to the left. If we look over to the other side, we can't see the lake, but we can tell that there is something over there. It's like trees falling down a hill, down to a basin of some kind. I'm gonna guess it right there, folks. Alright, guys, fingers crossed. Will this be win number 7 or not? Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. I was off by 1 tree, but that is not a mile. That is close enough. That indeed is a win for us. No new states, though, unfortunately. And that's our last round of the night. It's a stinks that we didn't get no new states. We went everywhere except for anything new. So that is count as 7 wins. We'll count that as a 7 up here. Pops up right there, which gives us a grand total of now 130 wins over 18 sessions right now. But let's see, let's get to our in-screen theater, folks. And then we'll say our thanks and goodbyes here. That's all the time I have for us today. So let's get to my in-screen theater. Let's see, we'll go down there and everything. I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone in chat for being more interactive with me tonight. Thank you very much. That's really appreciative. Thanks to Big VTube. Thanks for chatting up with me and helping me out tonight. Your insight has been very helpful. For also QTH as well. We also got Solid Serpa for coming in chatting up with us. And we also have our our new subscriber tonight from the YouTube side of things, Delta Ahmed from New Jersey. Thank you for the subscription there as well. And everyone that's watching tonight, if you like what you see and you like OpenGuessr and you like the challenge that we're doing, this 50 states challenge, please hit that follow or hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button as we try to do these every Thursday. We've been doing it more often because it's apparently a big niche on YouTube right now. So I hope I'm going to keep continuing this even further and everything. So that being said, next Thursday we will be doing this again. If we have to do it on Tuesday and Wednesday, so be it. But Wednesday we are going to be doing Railway Empire 1, continuing on with that map. That'll be for next week, because tomorrow, that is the Twitch only run of Super Mario Odyssey. That is my Let's Play recording night. I stream the Let's Play on Twitch, and then I download it off of Twitch and bring up the parts for YouTube on the end. So if you want to see the Let's Play in its rawest form, you come to Twitch on twitch.tv/Alexman47 will be on there, as you see on screen. You can follow me there as well. Also on YouTube as well, X and Blue Sky under Alexman47, so follow me there if you wish. Also on Discord, if you want to get hold of me, Discord is the best way of doing it. That's also, if you want to check out the Fourth Wall store, the link is down below as well, where you can get yourself a nice one of these, or you can get yourself a mouse pad, or basically one of these coasters. Hope it'll show up on screen because the background might take it out, but there's a coaster right there. Or we have these as well. These bottles. Oh, it's not going to show up on screen. It's a water bottle. There we go. See, it's hard to see on this broadcast, but there's our stainless steel water bottles with my logo on it. So if you want that, there's though. And if you go to the store and put in the promotion code of new shop 47, you get 47% off your entire order. So if you do want something of that with good quality and with some of my art on there, you can do so as well. It helps support out the channels as much as you can. That being said, then Saturday, I'm not sure what we'll be doing Saturday. Our teammate and cohort, Life of Link, is not available to play with me and Spennis the Menace for Mario Party, so we're going to be holding up the Mario Party 2 Horror Land again. So we'll have to come up with another multiplayer night of some fashion. Hope you guys will enjoy that on Twitch. It'll be a Twitch only thing, so look forward to that, because that is a recording session of there. So that being said, that's it for the week. Let's go and raid somebody here on Twitch, and then we'll see what happens there. And there is someone playing OpenGuessr right now. Is this guy called it's Aardvark Mark. I'm not sure if he's mostly family friendly. He's doing some geoguessing. I'm not sure what location he's going into. It looks like he is doing Europe. It looks like he's in like German. He's also learning everything. Let's give him the love he deserves. Until next time, everybody, you guys have a fantastic night. Take care, and I'll see you guys here tomorrow on Twitch only for the second session of the Super Mario Odyssey Revisit 26 edition. See you guys then. Top and out, everyone. Have a good night, everybody.